I'm in therapy. Thank you. Yeah, so don't have to worry. Thank you. My wife, as I mentioned, also in therapy. At one point, I suggested couples therapy, which my wife took as a personal insult. Arabs, am I right? Oh, difficult to make peace with. No, I'm just. No, I'm kidding. Not all of them. Just her, because she's Arab. Okay. My wife fought with the couples therapist. Actually, they had to get their own therapist. In fact, she didn't like Stephen because she felt he agreed with me, and so he was biased. He agreed with me and also objective reality. So it was a challenge. I knew we had to fire him when my wife went to his website, because she was mad. She's not one normally for looking things up or research. And she went to his website and came back and said, who is this guy? His whole bio is RuPaul quotes. I was like, you love RuPaul. That's why we have him. That's why I picked him for, And so what happened was, is that we worked together. She's also a comedian, so that's bad, obviously. But also, we worked together as a duo act. We didn't want to work together. It was a sacrifice we made for the fans. And also, no one was booking us alone. And then COVID hit, and it was very much like, did you send that email? And she'd say, I've been busy. And I'd say, well, I can see you. We're quarantined in a one-bedroom apartment. And you've been on your phone all day on Instagram looking at photos of Megan Thee Stallion. So And then things escalated a bit, and I'd say things like, what's wrong with you? And as it turned out, depression and anxiety, and not, as I had diagnosed, lazy. Laughter, the best medicine, but in my defense, I'm not a doctor. So there was a moment, a point at which where my wife wanted to go inpatient to a mental health facility, but she wanted to go somewhere sunny and not depressing. Arabs, am I right? With their sun and their desert. Okay. So I found her a nice place in Malibu, and it, with horses and yoga and Klonopin, and it was good. It was good. I don't know if you've ever had your wife in a mental health facility. Because my friends were very sweet, They were like, Jess, that's so supportive. This can't be easy for you. That's so nice you found her this place in Malibu. And I was like, yeah. And all of that was true. But there was also another unspoken part, at least that I felt, that was like, what did you do to her? We're like, oh, where's your wife? Oh, she's in a mental health facility. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, she was normal before. You know what I mean? Like how annoying was I to work with? How crazy did I drive this woman that she had to leave society and brush a horse's tail on ketamine? No, the truth is they didn't give her the ketamine because she kept asking for it. They're like, yeah, I think you want this too much. Klonopin, and that's it. Anyone ever just do a new 5 minutes on their special? Okay. So, look, I know not all of what my wife has been through mental health-wise is my fault. It's not all my fault. She's, as I mentioned, Palestinian, so there were some deeper, okay, hilarious, I know, but, I mentioned because there are obviously some deeper-seated trauma, I don't know why I'm smiling, deeper-seated traumas that were triggered. War and whatnot, War and Whatnot, the title of my next album, War and Whatnot. So I know it wasn't all my fault. It was also my people's fault.